Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Ray Brandt Infinity. I'm Rachel Whittaker. The Saints have some tough decisions ahead to get under the salary cap, so let's begin. Joining me now is Fox 8 Saints reporter Sean Fazende. Sean, nice to see you.
Great to be here.
Well, the Saints are in rather familiar territory, around $20 million over the salary cap, and Mickey Loomis kind of nonchalant about it when we met with him last week. Now, offensively, I'm thinking Marcus Colston and Jari Evans are two guys whose contracts really need addressing.
No doubt about it. Marcus Colston's cap hit is $9.7 million. Jari Evans' cap hit is $11 million. Both those guys likely will be back next year, but they're going to have to lower those cap hits, which means in their cases, it's not going to be restructures, it's going to be straight pay cuts. Marcus Colston will probably be the easiest one to sell on that. Jari Evans, though, is a Pro Bowl guard. He was banged up with injuries last year, and when he's healthy, he has been the best guard in the NFL. He has not been the last couple years. However, I do think both of those guys are back at a much lower rate. I can't say the same about some other players, though.
Right. Ben Grubbs is somebody, his cap hit is almost $10 million as well. You think he could be back at all?
I think Grubbs and Evans, one of those guys has to go. And giving Evans his allegiance to this organization, I think he stays. Ben Grubbs, if you cut him, you get yourself about $3 to $3.5 million in cap space. Not to mention the fact that the Saints have a center opening with Jonathan Goodwin becoming a free agent. Don't think he's back. So you're talking about 2/5 of the offensive line getting rotated next year. So I'm curious to see who that is, because I believe Ben Grubbs is a player. The production just does not match the price tag, and given the fact he's only been here 3 years, it's probably an easy cut for the Saints.
Right, not anywhere near the loyalty that Evans has had. And you wrote in your After Further Review blog, award-winning, by the way, you should check it out, about Drew Brees' contract, his 2015 cap number, $26 million. So he's going to take a pay cut, right?
Not going to happen. Sorry, folks.
Can't even say that with a straight face. No.
Sounds diplomatic, sounds very team-like, but look, it's not going to happen. No. And this is not an easy decision for the Saints, because you're talking about a $26 million cap hit, but you're talking about a 36-year-old quarterback, just turned 36 a couple days ago, obviously, but who's also the best player to ever put on a Saints uniform. So you have a couple options. Pay cut is one, not going to happen. A restructure is one, but all that does is really push money forward to next year and almost forces you to revisit that next year. To me, there's two likely scenarios. Either A, you extend him past 2016. There's 2 years left on his current deal. Past 2016, restructure his contract this year and spread that cap hit out. Or you don't do anything. Let the $26 million cap hit stand, see where he is physically, then revisit an extension possibility next year, and maybe trim in some other areas. No, you read my blog. I had about 7 or 8 possibilities that could get the Saints to $16 million under the cap without touching Drew Brees' contract. So it certainly is possible. It all depends on your view of Drew Brees and where he's at physically. Do you want to add guaranteed money at the ages of 37, 38, and 39 years old? Right.
Tom Brady, we saw, he did some movement with his contract. So maybe they'll do something with Drew, but again, lots still left to unfold, and we'll visit the defense next week, and we'll be back with Saints Trivia.
In the fraction of time we spend driving in reverse, about 500,000 accidents occur each year, which is why the Infiniti QX60 has world's first safety technology available, like backup collision intervention, which can brake even before you do, to help keep everyone safe.
Welcome back. Well, this week's trivia challenge asked you, who scored the first touchdown in Saints NFC Championship history? And that player is Marcus Colston. That 13-yard catch came in his rookie season, 2006. Not enough to push the Saints to a win at Chicago.
I remember that play well. It was a tough game, but that was a great play by Marcus Colston.
Right. The Saints were down 16-0 at that point, but their next NFC Championship game appearance much more memorable.
Indeed it was.
So, Sean, we'll pull this week's winner.
And the winner is Bill Smith from Pine Beach, New Jersey. Wow, Pine Beach, New Jersey.
Excellent. Congratulations, Bill. You're the proud owner of a Drew Brees plaque we're giving away, and there are 2 more weeks of trivia, so keep on playing, everybody. And Sean, thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
and I'll be back on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.